The following video has been recorded purely from an objective and educational perspective. It by no means condones or glorifies the consumption of alcohol, and I strongly recommend that you always drink responsibly and within the laws and regulation of the country you're in. Now, let's get to the video. Hello YouTube, and welcome to another Panama video. This is my Panama City bar crawl video, or the Casca Viejo bar crawl. And this is a very popular tour that many tourists tend to take when they come to Panama City. I like it because it's a very quick and effective way of really exploring the nightlife of Panama City, as you will see in this video. Now, something to just let you know about is that I have to be very careful about background music, just because copyright things. So sometimes things might be muted, or you might hear something else, so I'll just keep the music in the background really low. This is us, as in the tour party, exiting our first spot. As you can see, it's called Vive. Not sure how you say it, but this is typically where we would come to the first time, or this is where we came the first time. And normally when you do this bar crawl, you tend to spend like maybe half an hour at each spot. So once we're done over here, it was now just to walk across the street, make a left turn, and then we go up this sort of road that kind of takes you into a much busier part of the old town. And you can see both on the left and right that there are quite a few spots around, and this is where we ended up. Our second spot, which was called Chiputos, I believe. No, Chiputos. I think it's Chupitos or Chupitos. Let's go with Chupitos. I think it's called Chupitos, which I believe literally translates as shots in Espanol. As you can see, that is really what it's all about. Now guys, all the things you see in this bar over here, please do not try this at home. The bartenders in this spot, these guys are highly trained specialists in what they do. I'm sorry, like, you just have to know what you're doing. So don't be going on to the kitchen and setting your kitchen counter on fire just because you wanted to do something really interesting. These guys know what they're doing. They're trained experts, and I think this is really the appeal of this bar, because the honest truth is, I'm not really a shot person. I don't really drink like that, but people come to Casca Viejo just to watch this. I think it's just a spectacle to see how creative you can get with spirits and liquor, and they do get creative, like this thing that this bartender is constructing over here. Anyway, Chupitos was fun. It was probably the most liveliest of all the venues that we visited, and if you were to go online onto YouTube, you will see loads of videos on this particular spot. So by all means, do check it out when you are in Panama City. Music wise, it was quite diverse. Wasn't really most of my thing, but yeah, it was good. And now at this point, the night is getting really busy. As you can see, on the other side of the street, there was a nightclub there, and it had this huge line over there of Panamanians trying to get in. Not a lot of tourists in that particular spot, I'm not sure why. And then the way they line up the guests, boys on one side, girls on one side, that's quite interesting. I've never really seen that before anywhere, basically. So we ended up in this main junction, and this is probably one of the busiest parts of Casca Viejo. I don't know what this street is actually called, but this was now our third venue. And as you can hear in the background, there was like I don't know, I guess this is a sort of marching band that was there just playing music. And yeah, I guess that's what you call them. It's a marching brass band. Although it wasn't like a big ensemble, I think it was just like 4 or 5 musicians basically. And yeah, they were quite loud. And I think this club is called Casanta. if you can see the sign, not really sure, but yes, this was now our third spot. So all of us here, as you can see, we're just lining up to go into the club, and I believe that if you do book one of these bar crawls, they probably have like arrangements with the different venues, and they probably have like discounts and comps and all kinds of things, but it was almost like the venue was expecting us, and it was quite a few of us basically. So yeah, we all got in and they all gave us a complimentary drink as we were going inside. Basically the main guy from the tour party, I can't remember his name, but nice lad, he was quite really helpful, and he did his best to make sure that we all had a good time. And this is what the inside looks like, typical club basically. Now this was our final spot, and the honest truth is I don't actually remember what this place was called. At this point I was really tired and I barely stayed. And yes, this was basically when I parted ways with the tour company, and I believe now that I'm looking at their shirts, I think they're called the Panama Bar Crawl. Pretty nice stuff. So things to remember about the Panama Bar Crawl: I don't really remember how much it costs to book it, but typically I think it's worth it. You get to see the town, you get to meet people, make friends. It's fairly safe context, so it's not you on your own exploring a strange city at night by yourself. You're with a large group of people, and for the money you pay, you were entitled to at least a couple of drinks at each spot. So when you add it all up together, it's not too bad. Okay, so yes, that was our Panama Bar Crawl, and this is the final video that I am going to publish from my time in Panama City. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've got a few more videos coming up of places I've been to recently in the last few months, so please do check them out when they do get published very soon. Thank you for watching.